she-fucks, a she-foo times 1. I thought. Hello, and welcome back to another Rise of Empires Ice and Fire video with me, Mr. Gill. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for all of your previous likes, views, comments, suggestions, and subscriptions, and all of that jazz. Really appreciate it, guys. It means so much to me, and it's fantastic to be back after my little 2 months hiatus. It feels really good to be making videos again and thinking of new things to talk about and trying to learn some stuff, which is really cool. And it's good that so many people are watching again. But please feel free to share these videos. Feel free to like and subscribe. It massively helps me out, and it's free for you to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages and everybody in between, we're going to talk about the 5, 3, 7, 6, 1, 5 most important. I've got a big list here. It should be 5. The 5 most important things. Now, obviously, I've just started some new accounts and some new farm accounts. These are the absolute 5 most basic things you should be doing on day 1, day 2, day 3, up until day 5 or 6, I think, the first week of your new account. Okay, we're going to count them down in no particular order, but these are my top 5. Yeah. If you disagree, let me know down below. Do it in a nice way. Don't say you're an idiot, Gil. You should do this, because if you do that, I'll say you're an idiot. You should do it this way, and then we're just going to get into an idiot fight. And nobody wants to be in an idiot fight because then only idiots win. But if you do have other suggestions, let me know down below, and hopefully, we can have a nice conversation about it, and maybe, I could redo the video if you come up with something that's far better than what I've been thinking. So, number 1 thing that you should be doing in a new account as soon as you possibly can, and that's roughly about chapter 4 or castle level 4 of the tutorial, is when you get a bit more free space and you can do things, is killing as many of these damn deers as you possibly can. Okay, I know it sounds weird, I should be focused on growing the stuff, and you can still do all the growing and all that kind of stuff. It only takes 20 seconds to kill a deer. But at the start of the game, this dragon is really important, because the higher level it is, the more seconds it's going to take off doing an upgrade. So it means things like, let's see if we can zoom in a bit here. No, we can't zoom in. Why can't I zoom in? There we go. It means things like upgrading this little distillery here. It's going to take 2 minutes. Now, my dragon is not necessarily that good yet. I think it's at 1 minute and 5 seconds. He will do that for free. Okay, so by upgrading the dragon as fast as I possibly can, I'm going to be able to get a lot more benefit from upgrading my buildings. Yeah, so it's super important that you constantly hunt the deer in the first few days. Now, so you do know, and I do believe that this is still correct, you are able to hunt 100 deer per day, so per 24 hours, before they will no longer spawn. This will roughly get you somewhere between 150 and 200 pieces of meat, which is somewhere between 150,000 and 200,000 experience. I have done this test. It was 8 months ago, so it might have changed, but I'm pretty sure it still exists. So make sure you're hitting those 100 deers per day. Yeah, super important. Number 2, most important thing you should possibly be doing is upgrading your charcoal workshop as often as quickly as you can. You can see I'm already this. With the charcoal workshop upgraded, you most likely will never need charcoal for a while. You can see my production is there, my consumption is there. I've not even attempted to move anything away from the roads in order to save energy. So there is still a lot I could be doing to do better than that. But by keeping your charcoal workshop as high level as it possibly can be, up until about castle level, I think it's almost 13 or 14, you should not have an issue with charcoal. After that, you will. And you're going to have to start either buying or trading charcoal, etc., or burning wood, which you never really want to be doing. So this is a really golden time to be producing charcoal and not burning any wood. And any charcoal you get from any rewards, etc., will come down into here, and you don't need to worry about it. And you can also be trading it as often as you possibly can as well in the trading house. So, charcoal workshop, upgrade it as fast as possible. Really important thing to do day 1 of the game. Number 3 is the bar. Now, many people overlook the bar, and it is a tiny bit expensive to upgrade. However, the bar is going to give you hero experience bonus. This means that every time you attack a, what are they called now, marauder on the world map, you're going to get more experience. The key to this with a new account is you want to level up your heroes as often as possible, as quickly as possible. You need experience. You're not going to get that experience just from, oh, excuse me, I nearly burped. You're not going to get that experience just from chests, yep. You need to be hitting as many marauders as you can a day, which has a double benefit of you getting extra loot, you getting possible pieces of meat to feed your dragon, but it will also give you that experience, and it's just going to really, really help level up your heroes as fast as you possibly can. Because this is the key. It's very easy to speed run to castle level, 16. I can probably do that in about 2 days. Or maybe 3 days, speed run to castle level 16. But if I've missed out on getting the experience for the heroes, I've then got to sit and wait for those heroes to catch up, and to get them up to the level they need to be in order to perform at that level. So make sure you upgrade your bar as fast as you possibly can. I would hope, actually, by this point, I should be on about bar level 6, I believe. So let's get that going. Okay, so that's that. Let's just make sure I tick these off, otherwise I'm going to repeat myself. Fourth most important thing is, obviously, it's very, very easy, guys, and I've said this before, and you should all say it, but it is the personal events that you get. We are an area cleansing operation. This one is super important. It gives you 3 heroes you don't get in any other way. Shifu times 1. I thought they changed his name. I literally thought they changed his name. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I apologize. I'm very sorry. Shifu, the Sergeant, and Lady Knight. You really want these guys because they are... oh, boy. Sorry. I'm not going to redo this. But these guys are pretty much exclusive to this area cleansing operation. You can get them, I think, on luck of the draw, but I've never seen them otherwise. But they are great at being stationed at your themages, your training grounds, not your training ground, where you train, the stable, the barracks, the archery range, etc., etc. These 3 go there. So you need to get these guys. So that means you need to get 45 points. That means you need to kill some marauders. Really important. Area cleansing operation, obviously. You also then obviously have in the benefit center, you have the feast. It should be really easy for you to do nearly all of these things. I think apart from maybe, there's one of them that's a bit tricky. I can't remember what it is. It's like kill 20 billion people or something like that. But yeah, you should be able to do all of this stuff and get your 100 points and get all these chests within the 5 days you're allowed. Very, very simple to do. And then obviously we have this new thing, which I've never seen before. And I'm assuming it's only for new people, but it is the battle horn. I don't really know much about this, but we'll see what happens in... Oh no, we just had reset, did we? No, reset's happening. Why is reset different? I thought reset was UTC here. Okay, I'm confused. Because UTC midnight was 2 hours ago, no? Or an hour and a half ago? Anyway, we'll have a look at that. But really, really important that you get this, the feast and the battle horn in the benefit center. So you've got those 3 things you should be focused on for the first 5 days. Area cleansing operation, the feast, and battle horn. Yeah, it's really simple to do these things, and it doesn't take time or extra time or anything like that. Doing them is part of the game and will progress you farther quicker. They are there, they're designed to push you forward. And then the last thing you should be possibly doing is get your ass into an alliance and get yourself donating. Yeah, you're going to need that donation because you don't know, unless you've moved to a province to join a team that you already know, but if you're starting out brand new in the game, you don't know the sort of people playing your province. You don't know if you're going to have guys who are just going to attack relentlessly and raid all the time. You don't know if you're going to be that sort of raider and you want to be raiding all the time. All you do know is that you're going to need shields. You're definitely going to need shields. And the best and easiest way for you to get shields at the start of the game is either spend an enormous amount of gems, which you might not possibly have, or through alliance donation. So you need to get your ass into an alliance, donate as much as you possibly can, and start buying up those 8 and 24-hour shields. They are super important. Remember, you've only got, from the first kind of day you log in, how many days do you have until the throne? 26 days, so it would have been 27, 28 days, so it's less than 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, there's going to be kill events and all that kind of stuff. You're going to need shields. So I think it's super important. I think a lot of people forget this. They kind of go, oh, I donate a little bit to the Alliance. You should be maxing. This is the point to max. In 6 months, when you've been in the Alliance forever, your Alliance will have higher tiers and all this kind of stuff. Research would have been done. It's not as super as important. You'll have gems and loads of other things and be getting teleports and shields from chests and all that kind of jazz. But right now, right here, super, super important to donate every single little bit you can so that you have that facility to be buying shields. Because otherwise, it can be devastating in your first 2 weeks to lose all of the effort that you put in for those 2 weeks because you didn't have a shield on. So let's just recap all of that. These are the 5 most important things you should be doing on day 1 of whether it's a new account or even whether it's a farm account. I'm going to say that as well. Whether it's an alt account, you should be doing these things from day 1 to day 5. Yeah, super, super important. Hunt all the deer you possibly can, 100 a day minimum. Upgrade your charcoal workshop as high as you can. Upgrade your bar as high as you can so that you're increasing the amount of experience you get from hunting marauders on the world map. Make sure you literally every single second you should be checking the feast, checking the area cleansing task, checking the war horn or whatever it's called in the benefit center, and seeing what things you can do. And also, checking the daily and main tasks, which things you can do in order to get reward. All of these rewards add up really, really fast. And you'll notice it's a lot easier if you just focus on this stuff in your first couple of days. It'll just give you a good grounding in the game. As I said earlier, let me know if you disagree, if you think there's something that's more important in that top 5. Remember, we're talking about the first couple of days of the game. We're not talking about in 5 weeks' time. We're talking about the first couple of days of the game. Days 1 till about days 5, what you should be focused on. Let me know if you disagree, if you've got another idea, if you've got something smarter. And as I said, if enough people come up with some cool ideas, we'll either do another video or recant this video and burn it in the fires of hell. Sorry, I was taken over there. Please, 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 click the like, subscribe if you can. Become a member if you'd like. It's easy, it's somewhere there. And that means that next time I do a live stream, I'll be talking about you. It really helps me a lot, guys. And I hope you have a fantastic day and a wonderful afternoon. Eat some good cheese. Maybe drink a nice beer if you're old enough to drink. Drink a glass of wine if you're too old to drink beer. Milk is good. If you don't drink alcohol, drink some milk. I really like milk. Yeah, I'm still in quarantine. It'll be weird for people watching this because, a lot of my videos, like I have videos that I published a year ago, almost a year and a half ago. No, not a year and a half, maybe 14 or 15 months. And people still watch them every day. Some of them, those videos are the highest watched on my channel every day. But like in a year and a half from now, when people are watching this, they'll be like, what is he talking about quarantine? I don't remember that. We hope a year and a half from now, people will have forgotten about all this stuff. But here I am in this hotel room, waiting. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Have a great day, guys. Cheers. Bye.